Enjoy as much as you want. I will make your life a living hell. I would like to see you try.
I want a divorce now!
In the glamorous, high-stakes world of Lagos's elite, two young royals, Ifeoma Adikona and Kola Dora, were destined to clash. Ifeoma, the brilliant and reserved princess of the library, saw Kola as nothing but an arrogant, womanizing playboy, the popular king of their school who broke hearts for fun. Kola, though charming and every girl's dream, was secretly in love with the one girl who looked right through him, Ifeoma. Their fiery teenage rivalry was fueled by misunderstandings, with Kola's attempts to make her jealous only deepening her hatred. Years later, they are torn apart by circumstance and pride, only to be violently thrown back together by a desperate plan. Their families, longtime friends, fabricate a financial crisis to force them into an arranged marriage. Ifeoma, believing her father's health and business are at stake, agrees with a heart full of rage. She enters the marriage like a warrior entering a prison, vowing to make Kola's life a living hell. What follows is an explosive war of wills under one roof. Ifeoma is a storm of insults and sabotage. She ignores him, pours water on him, tears his clothes, and even destroys a billion-dollar business contract he worked on for a year. She is a whirlwind of fury, demanding a divorce daily. But Kola, the man who has loved her since he was 16, responds with a patience that is both infuriating and mysterious. He absorbs her hatred, refusing to fight back, his silence a wall she cannot break. The story takes a dramatic, spicy turn one fateful night when Kola, drunk and heartbroken, confesses his lifelong love, thinking Ifeoma is just a dream. In a moment of raw, unfiltered passion, they make love, a desperate, intense union that feels like making up for all their lost years. But by morning, the walls are back up, and a new, colder war begins. The true climax hits when Kola, blinded by the pain of his failed business deal and years of unrequited love, hands Ifeoma divorce papers, believing he is finally setting her free. It is the ultimate act of love and despair. But this act shatters Ifeoma, finally breaking through her own pride. She realizes the terrible truth: she has loved him all along, and her hatred was just a shield for her own hurt feelings. In a final, desperate act of redemption, Ifeoma secretly works a miracle, using her own intelligence and charm to get Kola's billion-dollar contract back. The shock of her sacrifice, followed by the terrifying discovery of her collapsed on the floor, sends Kola into a panic, rushing her to the hospital. There, in the sterile hospital room, all secrets are finally unveiled. The doctor delivers two life-changing pieces of news: Ifeoma is perfectly fine, and she is pregnant, a child conceived on their passionate, dreamlike night. The final barriers between them crumble. The hatred, the pain, the misunderstandings evaporate, replaced by a fierce, all-consuming love. The story ends with a powerful reunion. They become inseparable, spending days lost in each other, making up for a decade of lost time with a burning passion that finally has no restraints. They celebrate their love and their coming child with their families, closing the chapter on their painful past. Moral lesson: pride and past pain can blind you to the truth in front of you. Love is worth fighting for, and it is never too late to forgive, to apologize, and to choose each other. The greatest love stories are often forged in the fires of hate, emerging stronger and more beautiful than ever before.